Hey guys, how's it going, man? Hope you had a good weekend. I'm gonna work on this beautiful piece of Texas rock that Sal gave me, blades and points. Um, Beautiful rock, man. I really want to get a nice point out of this. This is like a perfect piece. So let's see what we can do. I'm just gonna zigzag this whole edge with some indirect. Uh-oh. Make sure I'm in frame. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to try to nip this corner and get it started. There you go. Just keep going back and forth, zigzagging. And this stuff I can already tell is gonna flake pretty nice, man. This is some nice rock here. Man, that fall is in the air, man. It's still hot as hell, but it's cooling down. It's not 110. I think we're like 98 or something. So much better. At least in the evenings and afternoons it cools down. It's still a little bit humid, but alright. So I think what I'm gonna do is try to raise that edge just a little bit with maybe like my hammerstone, so that I can start firing some flakes there. Just get all the rest of that cortex off of there. Okay. Alright, let's try a couple flakes, guys. That big, nice, hollowed out flake there. Let's try another one. Ooh, let her rip, tater chip. Man, that was a nice flake. Ooh, another one. Oh, it hung a little bit there. Man, there ain't peeling none of these fingernails off like that obsidian, man. This is some hard ass rock. Woo, tough stuff. I'm sure I'll be able to get those off from the other side. This is man rock right here, man. I am not used to this at all. There we go. There we go. Ooh. And I got that crunch and munch in there. Not bad, man. Not bad. Okay, let me work this edge down a little bit and I'll take some across that way. I'm hoping this man rock is so tough that with my inexperience with the indirect, it'll take it a little better. It won't have a break. It seems like it's pretty tough stuff. Okay, so you can see that thickness hanging off to this side, so that's a really good platform kind of at an angle to try to get some of that thickness off. So let's see what happens. Ooh, look at that sucker. Man, that was a nice flake. And it went all the way to there, so some of the flake broke up, but there's another good one, man. Thanks again, Sal, man, for this stone, man. I really appreciate you, buddy. That was a really nice gesture, man, to send me this. Being out here in Arizona, I don't have much access to this stuff, and I always see so many videos with it, and it's really fun to work. So and I'm inexperienced with it, so I mean, it's just fun to learn. I gotta learn somewhere with this harder rock. So this is Edwards Plateau, I think. Edwards Plateau, I think. I want to try the root beer too, man. This stuff looks really cool. I hear that's pretty tough though. Sweet, man. Okay, so one side got totally thinned down. It worked pretty good, and I got a nice little... This is going to be challenging. I might have to fire percussion, build a platform on the bottom and fire that off, because I know you can't hit very well. Like when you have a U-shaped dish like that, flakes don't like to run and then curve up. They like to go the other way, convex. So if it's exactly flat, you can kind of get them. But if it ever curves like that, I just kind of know from experience with other rocks that it's probably not going to go. So yeah, this is going to be tough. There we go. Now I got that curved tip off of there. It was curved, so no sense in leaving it there. Would have had a big old curve in the tip there. Alright, so I'm going to try this little Mike Tupps bopper that he gave me, this small one, just to try to zigzag that. I think that would be a perfect little tool for that. So I'm just going to try to do my best at zigzagging it, just to get a working edge. So far so good. Thank you, Mike, too, man. You sent me this nice, he sent me that Indirrect stick. I've just beat the piss out of that thing. I've been using it so much. I kind of stopped Indirrect because it hurt my knee too much to hold the little rod under the knee, and then Mike sent me that one, and man, I was able to do Indirrect again. It's a thicker diameter, so it goes right under the knee really nicely. Okay, let's try to get one maybe from over here. There we go. Okay, ooh, I took a little more, that bit a little more, but that'll help me with that platform. So let me raise this platform. Might as well nip some of this corner away because it's sticking out more anyway. Damn, that's a bummer. I took too much there, but now I almost got a good working platform here. Alright, man, I'm going to clean that thing. Let's see. I don't know if this one's heavy enough. I'm in prototype stage right now with all my stuff, so all my copper's inside. Hopefully this is heavy enough. Look out, Sashi. Let me take you guys in. You're going to get hurt. Alright, here's one of the first boppers I made before I started getting fancy with the reducers and the brass weights and all that, and before I got the doming kit. So it's just, but still, this has enough weight I'm gonna try to smack right on that platform and drive that whole ridge off, because I don't think the other little one I know doesn't have enough weight. So, but boy, that little thing sure worked good for clearing off that square edge, man. That was nice. Okay, so get the angle right. Uh-oh. It didn't take it. It just broke. Didn't work as good as I hoped there, guys. But I'm hoping raising this up I can get some. I got quite a bit of it off right there. Now I just got that kind of nasty spot there. Maybe I can raise it and get some off with Indirrect. So didn't want to lose too much width, and now having to kind of raise that up, I'm going to lose a little bit. But let's try to fire a big one, guys. Right on that nodule, man. I'm gonna have to beat the living piss out of that. I already know. Hope it didn't go. Oh, I bent my stick there, man. I'm gonna try to take one below it. Nope, I'm going to try to put it right on it. See, oh shit, I got most of it. That was interesting. First time I've done that. I've seen people do that on videos when they got a big old nasty hinge. I just put the Indirrect stick right on there, man, and I peeled most of that off. Dude, that's cool. Pretty happy with that. Alright, let's keep looking at this thing. Raise that edge just a tiny bit. Just trying to get a working edge. Okay, let's try to get a big one here to thin this base down. Ooh, that was a pretty good one. That was a good thinner. And I wonder if I can hit that one more time and take a little bit more of that off. I don't know. Right on the rest of that little hingy. Yeah, I took a little bit of it off. Let's try it from up here. Yep, a little bit more. Oh man, there's a big old deep crack in. I might have done that trying to blast that hinge out of there and sent a crack down into it, man. I don't know now, guys. Whew, wish me luck on that, dude. I might have screwed the pooch. Okay, that took a pretty deep below it, and then now it's isolated a little bit more, so let's see if we can get some of that off. I'm gonna put the thing higher on the platform and try and go a little bit deeper. pulled back. I got scared. Got some more of it. Let's do another one. Oh man, I don't even know how I did that, to be honest with you. Ain't gonna lie on that one. That's pure luck, I think. You guys saw how deep and how nasty that was. I got really, really lucky there. The wonders of Indirrect, man. You can pull some you know what out of you know where with that. Okay. Let's work thinning this tip a little bit. I'm gonna raise that again just a little bit. And I like this little bopper for this delicate stuff, especially on this hard rock. It's like not big enough to break the point, but it's strong enough and heavy enough to you know, work that edge, rebuild it. I know these flints and church and, you know, harder Texas rock and stuff the edge can handle it a little bit more, but I still don't want to be. I know on this kind of rock you get a big hingy in it, it's pretty tough to get it out, so just trying to be careful. I want to get like a little Dalton or something cool as hell out of this thing, man. That would be beyond cool. Alright. Let's try to get another one, guys. Whoops. Took a nice little flake. Let's go above it. Oh man, it is so nice and flat now. I literally just got it. Okay, let's work on this base a little bit. Oh wow, thinner chicken dinner. That was a big one, man. That was a really nice thinning flake into that. Almost a little bit too much. It kind of started diving down right there, but I needed that. Okay. One thing I'm not an expert at is this kind of stone and indirect percussion. Thanks to videos from Jack Crafty and stuff, I've really progressed a lot and learned some tricks and stuff watching some of the good nappers do it, and Sal and stuff, but yeah, I just haven't practiced enough with it. I'm kind of slow at the napping, not slow in the head, okay guys? I don't want people saying Jesse said he was slow. Dun, dun, dun. Man, look at that nice thinner, dude. Bopper. And that little bopper just chips away right at it, man. It's nice. Trying to bring that edge in since I'm going to try to make a Dalton. It's pretty thin back there. I might as well start. Oh yeah, that came out. Yay. Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah, that's right. If I'm gonna do a Dalton, I can't send a bunch of basil thinning flakes. I need the thickest part, the convexity, to be right in the middle. So I almost need some of that, so I need to only work from the sides. But I had to get that that bevel going there. See if I can get some of this chunky monkey off. I think that little bopper saved my ass on this project, man. I really, really do. Not being so used to it's a little more forgiving. I'm not quite used to that. Pretty happy with that little biface. Be careful. There we go. There we go. Ooh. I got a little bit lucky there. I kind of had a misstrike up to right towards the tip, so it was good. Obsidian, that would have been gone. Okay, I think the rest indirect and pressure flake. Man, for me at this stage, it's pretty nice and thin. Might try to use my indirect stick like a pressure flaker with the copper because it's a little harder. Gotta get some flakes into this side. There's not much there. Look at that. That was a super nice thinning flake. Okay, let's get one up here. Another super nice one. If I can get one into the tip running down there, that'll thin that tip down. I think there's room for another one here. Ooh, that was a nice flake. Man, this Texas rock can take a beating and take a licking and keep on ticking, as they say. I mean, I'm hitting obsidian, man. There's no way. Some of those big flakes and the power I'm taking is crazy to me. Oh, geez. That was a huge flake. I mean, look how thin that just got that. Wow. Now I know why people love this stuff. Dude, that is so cool. Okay, dude, you got yourself a real prize here, so be gentle, be easy. And I thinned the crap out of that thing. Wow. Oh, did that crack in the corner, bro? That might have cracked there. But again, it's going to come in like a Dalton anyway, so I think that's going to be okay. Okay, a couple more on that tip right there, and man, she's to the oh, did that crack right there? I don't know, man. I don't know how to judge this rock. Where's the meat, bro? Off to this side. And instead of shooting straight across, I'm gonna go in a 45-degree angle because I'm Mr. Overshot. So, you know, you gotta be kidding me, man. Oh man, Sal, sorry, bro. You almost had it. Gotta be quicker than that. But that's my first piece, first attempt with that rock. And you know what, man? I'm not gonna be mad. I mean, I probably should have stopped and done pressure flaking at that point, but you know, with that thicker tip, I think they say, you know, always thin the tip and the base first and leave the center the thickest, and I didn't do that, and so that's what you get, man. But I have no problem posting that. That was a learning experience for me. That was pretty cool. I'll get it, man. Alright, so I'll post another video, bro, of that rock. Doing another piece.